Alright, we're just waiting for the game to load up. I took a break and got on Giants Forum and reported the bug with the baler and told them about my unreturnable lease equipment that I used for the contract. I don't know how they're going to fix it. I mean, I could see them being able to fix the issue with if you have to reset equipment during a contract that it ends up getting returned, but I don't know how they're going to go back and get rid of this tractor and this mower and baler that I have. I tried to use it on my land and I can't. It still says that it's reserved for contract work, but the contract has been finished and completed and it didn't get returned. It won't let me return it at the store. I can't use the equipment, I can't return it. So I just parked it behind the store and it's going to be there, and that's just the way it's going to be. Slightly annoying, but you'll see I'll tab through everything. All this equipment right here was leased and I can't return it. It doesn't show up in my garage. So I'm just not sure what's gonna be the cause of that. Maybe it just sits here and looks like the service department has some equipment stored out back. I don't tab through vehicles a whole lot, so it's not a super huge issue, but a little bit of an annoyance. So we're just gonna go feed the animals real quick. I need to come back and fertilize and probably weed these two fields. I got about an hour and then I gotta get out of the house. I gotta go do some Christmas shopping. We'll have lunch with my parents. I'm already starving, so by the time I do an hour worth of stream, hour and a half worth of stream, it's gonna be lunchtime. It's gonna take me 30 minutes to get there, so hopefully we don't run into any issues because I'm already feeling a little hangry this morning. This whole bailing, non-returnable equipment thing has got me a little ticked off. I put in almost 100 hours in this game. In this particular farm, and having that equipment that I can't use and don't want and can't return is it's got me a little frustrated. It didn't prompt me. That's pretty cool. Typically the little bar shows up at the bottom. Oh, because I don't have the tractor selected. My sheep are going to take all of that water. Look at that. Wow, we'll have to make a couple trips. I didn't have the trailer selected, that's why it didn't prompt me. I wish that little prompt bar at the bottom wouldn't show up when you turn the help menu off, but I need to invest in a bigger water tender at some point. Right now we're a little low on funds, but we do have our horses that I need to ride as well, but probably won't do it in this episode. I may do it off stream because it is kind of boring to ride the horses. I don't know if we'll ever get the horse helper mod on console. I think it's a fair mod though. I mean, it takes away having to ride the horses, but $300 per horse per day. I mean, that sounds reasonable as far as it frees up time for you because it is kind of a boring task. But I mean, that's a reasonable trade-off. Hiring someone else to do your horses. I won't be doing any baling for quite some time until I get the baler episode fixed. I believe I know the square baler does it. If you use the square baler and turn it off, I don't know if you have to disconnect it, but I know, so if you use it, turn it off, and then go back in the same game session and use it again. As you start collecting your grass or straw, when you hit 4,000 liters, right as it goes to create a bale, it flings your baler and your tractor and anything else you have attached off the map, into the water, and tells you don't drive too deeply in the water. Well, you're standing there in the middle of the field, all your equipment is gone. If you close your game and restart it, or if you go to your garage and click through and reset your equipment, it'll come back to the store and everything's fine with it. You lose your fuel, you lose the product that was in the baler, and it's an issue. And I mean, I tend to play for long lengths of times, and so I do, multiple tasks, multiple times in one game session, and that's just something that shouldn't be going on. I'm sure they'll get it fixed. It's just, I don't know how they're going to fix my random equipment that I now have that I can't use anymore. Maybe they'll get it. I don't know. As of right now, I'm annoyed. Just drop this fork off. Oh, my pallet fork is gone. I may be able to use the bale fork to take those pallets across the street, but I need to get them out of here because another issue that I haven't reported, and I may not, I may just wait. They'll probably fix it on their own, but when you restart a game, if you have partial pallets of wool, see, this bucket doesn't completely empty. But if you have partial pallets of wool and you turn off your game, start it back up, it starts a new pallet instead of finishing off the partial pallet. So like right now, right now, I have all these partial pallets, but I can't make any more wool because I've got 4 pallets there. And instead of finishing off the pallets that are there, it's just gonna act like they're all full and I can't do anything with it. I'm not gonna try to carry 2 at a time since I don't have the right fork, but I may. We'll see how the first one goes. I may do 2 on the next trip. No. Because as I hit bumps, it's already about to fall off. It's not even... It's just sitting in there now. On there now. It's not in the spike. I can deal with this. This is, I'm using the wrong thing to do something. I can't deal with the baler not working correctly. But the good thing is I can I don't actually need bales. I can use loose material for everything. I can, in the current version, you can put the hay in with a forage wagon. You can put the straw in with the forage wagon for the horses, so It would be more realistic to use a blower and a bale, but until they get it fixed, I'm not even touching bales. So see, so one of these is full. The other one's got 142 liters in it, but it wouldn't have filled up because I closed the game and restarted. So unless I take these things and get rid of them, I just don't make wool until I come over here and do this anyway. So everybody's got water. They need some grass. The horses need some straw and some hay. I'll have to cut my field and do all that, but more importantly, I need to make sure these fields are weeded and fertilized the second time, as they do have some food to eat. They can wait for just a bit. Up here, I think one of my pallet forks is on this tractor, yeah, and then the other one's over here, so we'll just put that down. Whoops, not that, and we'll defy the laws of physics and pick that up. Check our fields. Need to be fertilized. Oh, I weeded them already, so I weeded them already. Okay. Now, fertilizing these is going to be a little tricky because I can't see what I'm doing. But it doesn't matter. I know pretty much how many passes it takes at this point. Very hard to see at this time of day. These are oats for the horses and straw for the horses. The other field is sunflowers. Through here, I'll just have to guess. But I know it takes 3.5 passes, so if I overlap a little bit, as long as we're roughly around 4 passes when we get to the other end, then we shouldn't have missed too many spots. But I have no idea. Like this, like I'm way sideways right here, so who knows? But we'll go back right here. Try to keep it straight. And I think that's the line right there. Just keep my wheel in that track. Field needs lime anyway, so it's going to be a loss of 15%. Thought I limed it, but maybe I didn't. Or maybe as soon as you put the crop on it, it says it needs lime for the 3rd time. I don't know. I feel like if it says lime, I'm not going to get credit for it. So, but it didn't say it when I planted it, so. Or actually it did. It did, I forgot. The other field did not. And I was supposed to lime this, but... could lime it just now. Not realistic. I'm just gonna wait. It's 15%, it's just oats. I'm not gonna sell them, so... My horses, I only have 4 horses, so they don't take very much. This is enough for, like, ever. Although I will do 8 horses if we get the horse helper mod. But for the time being, I'm not riding horses for an hour every day. Every in-game day. Whew. Couldn't imagine sitting down and spending an hour riding these horses. Just riding them on my normal route. Boring. And if you had the big horse pens, 16 horses at 5 minutes apiece is 70 minutes. I think, something like that. 5 minutes times 16 is 50 minutes. And another, so it's 80 minutes, so almost an hour and a half to ride 16 horses every in-game day. I know it makes a lot of money, but whew, I'd be bored by the time I got to do any field work. Now, this field is much easier because I can do one pass this way, back it up, 2 passes this way, if I can get lined up right. This row right here, stay right in between those 2, and then down and back in the opposite direction using the other edge of the field, and covers everything just nicely. These row crops are so nice when it comes to doing these jobs by yourself, because it gives you a nice straight line. Especially at this time of the day when you can't see the color of the soil change. Well, I can see it just there, but it's just nice. I know exactly when to stop. Oh, back up. And go down this road. Alright, that's done. Now we need our bigger tractor, the mower. The mower is over on the other where we need it, but we're going to need the forage wagon. I cannot tell what I've got selected. Okay. What's that? Turn it on. Turn that on. Turn that on. Lower that. And when we get over to this field, we'll turn this on, or lower that. Alright. I'm really not going to need that much. I'm just going to do this kind of crazily. As quickly as I can turn back around. And just like that, we've got hay on the ground. And now we've got a little bit right there. All right. Alright, so they have plenty of hay. Everybody's got water. The sheep are gonna need some hay. And they'll probably... So the sheep are good. I'll top them off with hay. The horses need some oats and some straw. But they're okay. They're okay, but they need to be topped off while I'm working. Okay. Almost. They need oats and straw. I don't have any straw for them until my oat field is ready. And but we'll bring them some oats back, and then I'll ride the horses in this episode. That'll put me at just over an hour, and then I need, like I said, I got some plans I gotta go take care of. The dog's gonna be so happy to get out of the house. Get to have lunch with my parents. Do a little Christmas shopping with my mom. And then when I get back, I'll get back on, and we'll see. I'll check my email and messages from the Giants forum and see if maybe they've addressed this issue that we had. I doubt anything will change this quickly, but maybe I'll get a reply and we can actually know the status of whether or not we can start bailing, because I'm not going to get into cows until I know I can bail, because I can't use loose material in the cows. At least I don't think I can. I might make a test farm and try it out, but that's got to be... Whoa. Well, that's way too much, but I'm not gonna... I'm really... I don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't get rid of that tractor and mower and stuff in this game. It doesn't affect me because it's leased equipment, so, and it's leased under the contract, so it doesn't cost me every day, I don't think. And if it cost me every day is for leased equipment, then that's really going to be annoying. I mean, I could cheat some money into a new game and set everything up the way it is now and just adjust my, once I get it done, adjust my money back down to this. So I could just write everything down, cheat it in, and then spend some money placing objects until I get the money back down to this once I get the whole. But I mean, I shouldn't have to do that. Let me get my help menu. I forgot how to make this tip. Oh, that tip side left. There we go. Alright. And as we go up here, I'll just turn my help off. And we'll turn the time up. And we'll just enjoy riding the horses. See, our trees that we planted in that area are growing up nicely. Still got baby trees on that side. We don't own that land anymore. We sold it after we replanted it. And then we'll purchase it again when it's time to harvest them, replant them, and sell them, because there's no field on that land. So I don't need to own it while they're growing, which gives me more capital money to spend. These trees are doing good. They're about a day behind the first ones that we saw, so tomorrow they should be in the next growth stage. Seems like the trees are 2 days in each growth stage, and so mine are overlapping by one. These are a day behind the others, as well as these right here. I haven't really gotten good with the log forks. I get frustrated with them, so I've done all my forestry off stream. The problem that I have is the skid steer. I can pick up one log at a time, which is fine, but I can't lift it high enough to put it in a log trailer. So I leased the wheel loader. I can definitely pick the logs up high enough to put them into the log trailer, and the wheel loader's log fork is much bigger, which allows you to pick up more, but I can only pick up one at a time, which means, which wouldn't be a problem, I'd be fine with that. But when you only pick up one log at a time with the wheel loader, because the fork is so big, it doesn't actually clamp down on the log. So when you turn, when you hit a bump, it bounces around and you lose it, or it gets at an angle that you can't get it in the truck the right way. I haven't tried using one of the trucks with the fork, with the grapples, so that I can pick it up and just put them in there one at a time. That'd probably be an okay way. The problem that I have with that is I like doing the whole tree at one time. And those trailers that have the grapple arm are not that long. So it makes it a nuisance. It makes it a nuisance there as well. Really? It makes it a nuisance there as well. So I'm not sure. I might try doing wood chips. I think you can actually, you might be better off doing wood chips, because you could, you're likely to get a, or not likely to, but you can actually get a great demand for wood chips versus, I don't think you get a great demand for logs. Maybe. Haven't seen it. But well, I don't know. I don't want to go through the extra step of wood chips because it's more time. So we've done Spartan. Again, another little glitch. The telephone pole is not where the telephone pole is. It's like the oak trees. They have little invisible branches. I really hope a lot of this is solved with the next patch, but I love this game, but I'm so annoyed right now. It seems like in the beginning I had very little issues, and the more stuff I get into, I'm starting to have a lot of issues. It is what it is. Being on the Xbox, I have all the mods I have are Giants mods, with the exception of sheds, and I've got them purchased and enabled, but I don't actually have any on the map. So Giants is great, and I'm sure they'll have this stuff ironed out in the long run, but it's just annoying now. That's a lot of the same issues too that were in 17 that they've ironed out in the long run. So I just don't understand the same issues. I mean, I'm not a programmer, so I don't know, but I just feel like if you're having the same issues, it's running on the same engine. So if you're having the same issues, then it's the same coding problem. And if you had the fix for it for the last time, then why is it a problem this time? Now, like I said, I don't know coding. I have no idea how they do that. So maybe I'm wrong. But I have full faith that they'll figure it out and get it all fixed and working like it should. Obviously they're not game enders, because I'm still playing. Even though I'm frustrated, I'm still playing it. Like I said, I've got almost 100 hours in this one save game. I've also got a Fellsburn map that's a multiplayer map that, I don't know, I've probably got 20 hours in it. Had a chicken pen placed there as a trial. Some of you know that watch some of the videos. This started out as my first save game and cheated in a bunch of money and then got rid of all of that money. I didn't necessarily cheat it in. I discovered how to cheat in money by doing a multiplayer farm, and when it merged, I didn't want to have all that money, but I had already set everything up and didn't want to start over. So I bought chicken pens and put them in that field and did it over and over and over and over and over again until I got rid of all the money from the other farm that we created. In hindsight, I probably should have just started over, but especially now that we have this problem with the other equipment, it seems like I may be starting this map over anyway, but now I know how to do it. Without having to actually restart, I can sell everything, cheat myself some money in, set everything back up exactly the way it is now, and then any excess money that I do have, I can just get rid of by placing some placeables. If I do have to restart. If I don't, then I'm perfectly happy with the way this has gone. I do have that spot where the chicken coop was placed, but I probably won't use that field. It's a small field that I don't really have any interest in owning, so. And for those of you that don't know what the money cheat that I speak of is if you open a map in multiplayer and create multiple farms, save it, leave, open that same map in a career, it merges all your farms. So if you have 2 farms, instead of starting with 1.2 million, you start with 2.4 million. You also start with $100,000 in debt. But you're talking about an extra $500,000 of debt versus an extra... Well, actually, it doesn't start you with the extra debt. It still starts you with $500,000 worth of debt, but instead of getting 2.4 million, you get 1.9 million because it just takes it out of your bank account. So that's how you can get extra money on the console. I ended up doing that and then going through, and for that extra 700,000, I just bought chicken coops and placed them and sold them and placed them and sold them and placed them and sold them and placed them and sold them, and got myself down back to roughly 1.2. I think it was actually 1.3 or something like that, but not enough to really make a difference. And I discovered it on accident, deciding that I didn't want to play this on multiplayer. I like the new multiplayer system, but on console, without being able to have a dedicated server, whoever you're playing with has to be on the same schedule as you, or else you have to take care of their stuff, or else it dies, or withers, or their animals fall behind, or whatever they're working on. So I don't really have any regular friends that I play a farm sim with, and so other than just having a random farm, I like the system. I like the way it works. I like the fact that they can't touch your stuff or damage your crops or use your equipment unless you give them permission to. The one glitch that I have is if they're working as a contractor for you, whether they're using your equipment or not, if they do the carting, they get the money. So then you have to work out, pay me back my money. There's some little things like that that need to be changed. For instance, I gave somebody contractor permission so they could come bale my wheat for me because I didn't have a baler, but they had an animal farm and they had a baler for their hay. Well, they came and baled my bales for me, and I can still use the bales, but I wanted to sell them. So I went and took them to sell, and they get the money for it because they baled it, even though it's my product. But because they use their machinery, the bales get sold to them. I feel like if I give you contractor permission, you can come work on my farm, but the product still belongs to me. But currently that's not the way it works, so it may be changed, I don't know. Alright, we got one more horse to ride, then we'll have to clean them all. See, I did the Pinto, I did Spartan, which I think is the Palomino. Yep. And we'll just confirm that when we get out of here. 100, 100 to Venus. Yeah, see, the tree. I didn't run into the tree. Ran into the invisible tree trunk. And guys, I'm sorry. This stream quality is horrible. I've played with the settings. The stream is absolutely horrible when I do it on these current settings. The 720 and like 1000, the bitrate is like 1000. But when I post it to YouTube, it's a lot better. If I do it in like 360 and like 800 bitrate, the stream looks a lot better, but when I post it to YouTube, it looks like crap. So I've been doing it this way, just for the main reason I just started streaming, and I think I have at the current time 4 followers, maybe 3, and I get 1 or 2 viewers roughly during a stream. So I know if my stream was better quality, I'd probably get more people follow or watching, because I do have a lot of people that pop in and then pop out instantly. But, you know, as my channel grows, hopefully looking to upgrade to a PC and a PC version of the game. and be able to capture a little bit better. And then, you know, it'll grow from there. But if you can just deal with the poor stream quality or wait for it to be posted to YouTube, where it's not perfect, but it's still much better. Like I say, apologize, but just bear with me. It'll get better. We're working towards that PC version, that PC and a PC version every day. Hopefully by Christmas time, I'll have it. We'll convert this farm over. We'll just edit the game file on the PC version and convert this farm over to the PC version and continue without having to redo anything. I do like the convenience of the Xbox, but for future gaming reasons, the PC is just better. My crew that I normally play with is all converted to PC. So in order to get back with them, I need to go to PC. Also, building a, you know, it's money, but building a $2,000, well, a $1,200 to $2,000 PC is future-proofing a PC for 5 years, roughly. You know, trying to be frugal, you can go 12,000 and probably get me 3 to 4 years. If I go up in the higher range, 2,000, from 1,200 to 2,000, I'd probably get 5 to 6 years out of it, maybe longer. But the games, I'd be able to save so much on games and get such better performance out of the machine that I think in the long run it would be worth it. Here, Edward. There we go. Let's check out the horses. Daily riding's 100%. Everybody's clean. Tomorrow they should be worth roughly $42,000. And they just need some straw, but they have enough for today. And by tomorrow, well, by this afternoon, which may be tomorrow in the game, but well, it'll be today in the game, but by tomorrow, or this afternoon, real time, and this afternoon game time as well, we'll have stockpiled some more hay, or some more oats. We'll have some hay to give to the horses. We'll have some hay to sell. And we'll have some sunflowers. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have a fix for our mysterious equipment that we cannot use or sell / return. See, I can use the tractor, but it's a voucher tractor, and this being an American farm, I want to keep it as realistic as possible. And I don't know about you guys, but I have never seen Valtra in America. I've never even heard of Valtra except for Farming Sim. Pretty sure it's a European brand. Maybe not European, but it's a. I mean, I know they're real tractors, but I've never seen them in America. They're, and on this farm, I'm trying to use John Deere, Case, Massey. I think that's it. John Deere, Case, Massey. Oh, New Holland. Those are the brands that I know of that are in the game, that are also in the States. And let's close that. And guys, thanks for watching. That's it for now. I got some errands to run. I'll be back. And we'll see what happens with all the stuff that we've got going.